management. There are various or different meaning of the management in the field of economy, in the business. First, in the economy, management is one of the factors of production, land, labor, and capital. And in the field of business, in all business and organizational activities, it is the act of getting people together to accomplish desired goals and objectives using available resources efficiently and effectively. And management can also be different or defined in the art and science. Art, because management requires skills or techniques in dealing with people in order to get things done. And in science, it uses an organized, clear, and pertinent knowledge also about solving business problems. And management requires production resources, and these are the material resources, financial resources, human resources, and informational resources. When we talk about material resources, this is all about tangible or physical resources. In industrial, or example, in building or you're going to build a building, you're going to use cement to build it up. Then financial, these are the funds. And human resources, these are the most important resources. It is the people who make up the workforce of an organization or charged with the overall possibility or responsibility for implementing strategy. In addition to that, there are some factors to identify what successful manager is. To be a successful manager, he or she must have a skills that is efficient and effective in performing all their functions. And that skills are only productive if these are used properly. So what are the key management skills? First is the technical skills, in which all managers knew how to manage every technical aspects of the job. And next is the conceptual skills. A person who can conceptualize the future of the business is in a better position to introduce innovations for business success. And the third one is the interpersonal skills. As what everyone says, that people are the most important assets of an organization. They should be treated with dignity. And the next is the diagnostic skills. Managers must be able to identify and evaluate the problems of the enterprise to prevent situations from getting worse. So in every institution, there are problems. So in order to solve those, it must be evaluated first with the managers before it will getting worse, that it will lead to the failure of the company. And lastly, the analytical skills. It is needed in problem solving and decision making process. Analysis are essential in all aspects of the business organization. And the next topic is the management by objectives. What does it mean? Management by objectives is based on teamwork or team results. It is according to Peter Drucker. So they must focus their efforts towards the attainment of a common goal of the organization, not just in their own interest to earn a living. And each job in the organization contributes directly or indirectly to the objectives of the organization. However, such contributions must be realistic or corrected by team decisions.
The theory of management. There are some theories that explain the factors that are responsible for employees' efficiency. First, many years ago, entrepreneurs or managers applied two ways of increasing productivity of employees. First is the increase of 5 cents per hour of work. Number 2 is removing unproductive workers. However, in our modern world, most managers have learned better techniques of motivating employees to work more efficiently. Treating workers as human beings, not as a machine, make even more efficient. And let's go now for the modern theories. First is the scientific management theory. This is improved by Taylor, which is all about the improving efficiency of a worker, wherein this paved the way of pay rate system, wherein in the basis of payment, there is perspective of the time taken in completing the work. Number 2 is the Hawthorne studies of Elton Mayo. This theory, three experiments were conducted and found out that human factors were responsible for the results of 2 experiments. Subsequently, other studies conducted that all employees are happy and satisfied in their work can motivate them to perform better. Number 3 is the theory X and theory Y of MacGregor. This theory, MacGregor recommended that Y is more effective guidance for managers. On theory X assumes that workers dislike work, so managers make all the decisions while workers just take orders. On theory Y assumes that workers is an important of the lives of the people. The people are responsible and committed to goals of the enterprise. Number 3 is the hierarchy needs of Maslow. Maslow assumes that people seek to fulfill a variety of needs, which includes the following: the physical. This comprises the food, shelter, clothing. And then the other one is the social, which is comprises love, affection, belongingness, respect, recognition, and honor. And last is the self-esteem. And then the self-realization. Then the next theory is the theory of Herbert. This theory is about the motivation factors, wherein it emphasizes in this theory that factors most frequently associated with satisfaction, which are the achievements, recognition, responsibility, advancement, and growth together. This theory clearly shows that they are responsible for satisfaction and dissatisfaction. Example, motivating factors, the giving recognition to an employee with a perfect attendance. Another is the acknowledgement of the employee who have done well in their job. And then let's go now back to the contemporary theory. This theory is authored by Professor William Auchi of University of California. In this theory, he was studied the characteristics of the Japanese and American enterprises. The features of the Japanese enterprises are compared to the features of the American enterprises. The lifetime employment for Americans is short-term employment. And then for collective decision making for the Japanese, for the Americans, is the individual decision making. This theory explained that there are very much different in regards to features of the enterprise.
Our topic, so managing the organization's enterprise as a whole is a big responsibility, right? So, and as we all know, in any business enterprise, they already have faced several risks. So, in managing the business enterprise, one of the tasks or duty is to sustain the business viability or success. And one of the possible solutions for this to be achieved is to have elimination or minimization of business risk. So, moreover, this is the reason why entrepreneurs adopt risk management programs to eliminate or reduce risk. In this world, risk is the possibility that a loss or injury will take place. So, in business, risk like wrong business adoption, risk like wrong business decisions, poor management, or negative business environment. So, for this risk to be reduced, first program is the Employee Safety Program. This is program in which the employers give benefits for the employee safety net. So, example, PhilHealth, SSS, and etc. Then, second, proper safety equipment. So, safety keeping of important documents. Then, third, burglar alarms, security guards, guard dogs in case of robbery, illegal weapons. Then, fourth is fire alarms, sprinkler system, and similar safety measures like fire extinguisher. And fifth, accurate accounting and financial control so that there will be a reliability and will not be having a problem in the future and proper liquidation. So, moreover, on my topic about risk, there are several types of risk, but one is the non-criminal business risk. So, first is fire. We cannot fire when it strikes, right? So some of the entrepreneur for their company or business to be insured, they eliminate the risk through fire insurance. But most commonly used and much better risk protection program is fire prevention measures. Then second is the natural calamities. Then calamities, when it comes unexpectedly, is really a big disaster. So only a little can be included by the insurance coverage and will be protected by the owners by proper choice of locations of business.
so which is free from those foredesign calamities. Then second, third, personal liabilities. Then this happen when the client you're serving having a problem just because of what you rendered. Then this can be prevented by proper facilities and quality control program. Then fourth is the economic problems. So due to inflation, recession, depression, etc., this can be reduced by the risk by adequate financial resources during bad times. So third, sixth, loss of key personnel. So resignation of employee. So there are other business risks. First, again, is the burglary, protecting inventory, supplies, equipment, reducing risk by providing safety facilities, guard alarm systems. Then other is robbery. Then it can reduce risk by having alarm devices, lighting facilities, and can prevent measures. Then third, shoplifting. So mirrors and store layouts, video for preventing shoplifters from doing that such things. So fourth is employee theft. So there should be strict hiring policy for personnel involved in the handling of money and products.
So we have tackled our topics: the management definition, the product resources, the role of management, the management by objectives, theories of management, contemporary theory, the need of risk management, risk and insurance management. Those are the things that you remember in order to manage an enterprise. But first thing is you must manage yourself, because everything starts with yourself. If you can manage yourself, then you can manage an enterprise. That's all, and thank you for listening.